Hello and welcome to Battle of the Beasts All Generation episode number 47. I'm Adam and today I got two more beasts fighting for one more spot in round 2. So we're almost at the big 5-0 and then after that we'll have 28 more fights to do. So we are nearing the end of round 1 eventually. We're getting there slowly. So with these beasts, both of them share the same element. However, unfortunately, they don't share the same blood, which is kind of upsetting, but I'll deal with that. Anyway, representing Series 1, where it all began. The last beast to participate in this tournament from Series 1. So far, 3 of her team members are already eliminated. 2 of them have already conquered their opponents and are facing their next opponent in round 2. Question is, will book number 6 be joining them? I am of course talking about Epos, the Flame Bird. And on the other side, representing Series 11, the New Age, book number 4, Flaymar, the Scorched Blaze. So these are the beasts which are participating in today's tournament. Both of them share the fiery element, however, Flaymar is made from the blood of Furno, so a bit upsetting, but what can you do? But yeah, I'm kind of intrigued about this tournament, but with that, let's get to the stats. Okay, so now we're going to go into the weaknesses. Unfortunately for Epos, I did as much searching as I can, and unfortunately, I cannot find any weaknesses for the Phoenix. So I don't know if it's the same thing for Falra or Spyros, because I haven't gotten around to them yet. But if they are, then that's going to be a tough one. But yeah, it just says for powers and abilities, the standard powers of a Phoenix. So, yeah. Moving on to Flaymar. Her one and only weakness is heart removal. Flaymar is defeated if her heart is removed from her chest. And I forgot to do the battlefield thing. So the battlefield is going to be a rocky terrain. So it's an arena which can't burn up almost instantly. And with that, let's get into the tournament. Fight. As both beasts exit from their sky doors, they instantly see each other. Both Epos conjures up a fireball between her talons, and Flaymar gets her fiery whip at the ready. Flaymar goes to lash it out towards Epos, whilst Epos chucks a fireball towards her and starts flying towards Flaymar. Flaymar lashes the whip again. Epos is able to dodge both of them. Flaymar charges up towards Epos, and Flaymar tackles Epos, whilst Epos tackles Flaymar. Gets into a scuffle, Epos flapping her wings at Flaymar, digging her talons into her, not feeling affected by the heat that is radiating from Flaymar's body. Flaymar is pulling at Epos's feathers. Epos is feeling the pain from that, but it's not affecting her majorly. Epos pushes Flaymar to the ground with her talons, and then using a fireball, throws it directly towards Flaymar, in which Flaymar only takes it and takes the fireball and just doesn't feel affected by it. Flaymar lashes out her whip at Epos while she gets up. Epos takes the hit, gets her wings wrapped around in the whip, and gets pulled down to the ground, in which Flaymar loosens the lip, ready to lash it at Epos again. But this time, Epos doesn't fly off, just tackles Flaymar, and using her beak and talons, just scratching at the armour that's plated over Flaymar. Just stabbing at her, scratching and all that. And Epos notices something just below Flaymar's head, like this kind of lighter shade of fiery yellow. Out of curiosity, Epos goes to peck at it, and Flaymar screeches in pain and punches Epos right in the face. Epos, in retaliation, lifts up her talons and pins her down by her arms. Flaymar can't attack at all, and Epos goes to peck at it again, and Flaymar screeches again. It then occurs to Epos that this might be Flaymar's heart. So what Epos does, she then starts pecking at it repeatedly, just tearing at Flaymar's chest, just biting at it, ripping off the flesh. And when she gets a good view of Flaymar's heart, she removes her talons from Flaymar's arms, grabs onto the heart, and flies upwards, taking it with her. Flaymar screeches one more time, reaching up to the sky to try and grab it, but just missed it. As her body collapses to the ground, Epos realises the fiery glow from the heart just starts to fade, in which Epos drops it right next to Flaymar, as Flaymar very weakly tries to reach for it, but the colour's already gone from it, and Flaymar could see the colour from her hand fading right before her vision turns to darkness. So with that, Epos has won, Flaymar has lost. If you think Flaymar should have won, please in the comments below why you think that. However, my worst final, and Epos moving on to the next round. Apologies for the fight being relatively short, but round 1, quick fights, done. I gave Epos the victory here because, well, she has the speed and she has the agility like a phoenix, as well as the speed and the fireball manipulation and the flight. The normal abilities you expect of a phoenix. And the phoenixes are notoriously known to be the ones that rise from the ashes, to be the best of the best. And considering that none of Flaymar's attacks could really hinder Epos, because Epos is fire resistant, phoenixes again, Flaymar couldn't do anything there. She could pull out the feathers, which is what she was doing, but still fireproof. And the whip, whilst it did pull Epos down to the ground, no, she decided to loosen it and go to attack Epos again, which Epos took that opportunity and took it. So with that, this one's the winner. Moving on to round 2, and that's all for this time. If you like what you saw, leave a like, leave a comment, don't forget to subscribe, press the notification bell down in the corner below, and I'll see you next time.